everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Today is card day. It is Tuesday. For those of you who are new, I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I post on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Comment below and also share, because all those things really help my channel and it continues to help me to bring content to you. All right, everyone, let's get started. I am doing a Christmas fun fold. It is a gatefold, and I am using the Window Wishes. As soon as I saw this bundle, I thought about this. I just remembered it when I was looking through my stamp sets this weekend. So I thought I would share this one with you. So it has the little window on the front. It says, "From our hearts to yours for lots of joy at Christmas." And then I put the sentiment on the inside. "May happy moments and wonderful memories be yours this season." I did stamp the little trees to make it more festive. So this is what I'm sharing today. There is quite a bit of cutting with this. It's not a big deal though, y'all. It's easy. It's really easy to put this window together. And I did make it solid. If you want, you can actually put a window sheet. I first thought I'd put a window sheet in there, and then I thought it'd be too busy with this showing in the background, so I decided to go ahead and put a white background, and I think I like it better that way. So to make this card, you need a regular piece of cardstock that is like for a normal card base, only we're scoring it different. So it is 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to score it differently. You do need two pieces to mat it. These are 1 7/8 by 5 3/8. You also need to mat the inside, and that piece is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. That's just to mat the inside, what we're going to stamp our sentiment on. You need a piece, if you do it like I'm doing it, I'm using the soft suede for the outside of the trim, and then I'm using real red for the inside of the window. And then you also need a piece of Whisper White to stamp, and we are going to emboss part of the sentiment, so you need white embossed for that. All right, so what we're using for this are these 3 pieces right here. This is for the wreath, and these are for the window. Now, let me scoot this all out of the way so I can explain this to you. This is for the inside piece. And you are going to first cut out this piece right here. And it is just going to cut out the inside piece plain. And I'll show it to you when I get it done. And then this one, you are going to cut this piece, and you're going to cut this piece inside of it. It just makes it easier this way so that it all fits in here really nice and tidy. You can do it this way. It's not going to work this way as well. Believe me, I tried it. So I'm going to go ahead to the cut and emboss. I'm going to run these two. Let's go ahead and stamp the wreath so I can run the wreath through at the same time. So I'm going to just go ahead and stamp that wreath with some garden green. This way I got that part done. This wreath's so pretty. I love the little berries like it has on it. You can even do this the opposite. You can make the trim in green, and then you can make this in real red. There's so many options, y'all, that you can do. So I'm going to use the wreath to cut out the wreath, and then I'm going to cut out this one by itself, like I said, and then this one like that. And I'll be right back with that. Okay, so I have the wreath here. This is what the first one I cut out. We don't need this piece. And then this cuts out both, and we don't need this piece. So this is going to fit inside here like this. We are going to grab our paper here. And this is how I'm going to do this to get that background. So we're going to glue this onto here. Now this is where you would add your window sheet if you want to do a window sheet behind it. But we are doing the basic white behind it. And this really makes it sturdy too. I am using the thick basic white on here. And then this fits perfectly inside here because we cut it out together with the other one. So we're going to glue that inside as well. Make sure you get all these little parts because you want it to stick down really good. I'm going to add a few bigger drops along here because I made some small ones. This is what this is so good for, this little glue bottle. I just love it for this. And we are going to glue that in there like that. Now I'm going to cut it out with my snips. I'm going to cut around this frame. It's really easy to cut, y'all, because there's a lot of straight lines. So you're just cutting straight. You don't want any of the white to show, so cut it really close to your edge. And then you're just going to do around here. I probably should use my smaller ones for this, but I'm going to go for it, y'all. The smaller ones definitely are easier to manipulate around this curve. I may have to go over it if I see any white there. No, I think I did pretty darn good. All right, so there's our piece right there. We're going to go ahead and emboss this now. So I'm going to use my little embossing buddy here, and we're going to use some Versamark and our little curved sentiment. Everything is from the same bundle, y'all, and I didn't even show you that. So it's from the Window Wishes. So I'm using everything from here. All the sentiments and everything are from this one. I love this one. I told you when I got it, it was going to be something I used quite a bit, and I already have. So we're going to put this on the top. I'm going to use some white embossing. Let me cover this up so I don't get a mess, make a mess. And we're going to emboss this top part. You can do it in black, but I just think the basic white or the white emboss looks so much nicer. I'm going to use my heating tool now, and we're going to go ahead and emboss that. Okay, so we have that all embossed. Isn't that pretty on there? I think it's pretty. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and add our wreath here and our other sentiment. So I'm popping this up with some mini dimensionals. So you just need like 2. You can put 4 on if you want, but I'm only using 2 on this one. And put the wreath on right there. And then I'm going to use some Memento Black for the sentiment on the bottom part. And this one says, for lots of joy at Christmas. And then we're going to use some of our red rhinestones, and we are going to put these on the wreath. I love these red rhinestones, y'all. I use them so much. I'm going to keep the bottom without any because we're going to put our bow there. And then I am going to use my red and white. Y'all, you got to get this red and white because it's so pretty. I have it linked in the description. I love this red and white baker's twine. Now, I've used it a ton this year. And we're going to make a double bow. I'm going to use a glue dot for this. And we're going to put that down there. fix my bow. I need to shorten this just a hair. And there is our window. Super easy to do. All right, let's get on with the card. So here's our pieces for our card. We're going to score this card. And how you're going to score this now is you're going to do it at 2 1/8 on one end. Flip it around and do it at 2 1/8 on the other side. You can do it at 2 3/8 or 6 3/8 on the other side, but this works out so much better for me. I don't know why, but just flipping it and doing it at 2 1/8 on both sides works, and it matches up very easily. So I'm going to grab my bone folder here. And I'm going to mat these, so see how nicely they fit together. I'm going to mat both of these pieces. And I love this paper. This paper is the one that came back from last year, and it's called the Painted Christmas. I thought it looked like brick, so I thought it was perfect for the front of this card. I love this paper. It's beautiful. All the pieces are beautiful. I've gone through a ton of these. I think this is like my 3rd pack I've gone through. And we're going to put both of these on here. And I'm going to grab my inside piece. We're going to do our sentiment with the basic black memento. And then I'm going to use some garden green, and we're going to just put some little trees on it just to dress up the inside a little bit. Sometimes when I do cards, I don't even put sentiments because I like to write inside my cards, but when I'm making a bunch, you know, to go out, I always stamp them. So there's our inside. But like birthday cards and stuff, I usually like to write my own sentiment on the inside. All right, so this is going to go inside here. And now we're going to add our front. Now when you're adding this, you're only going to have, it depends what side you want to mount it on. If you want it to open this way, then you put it on this side. If you want it to open that way, you're going to put it on this side. Use a strong adhesive though, like your Stampin' Seal Plus or some tear and tape, and just put it halfway. And I put enough on here so it doesn't not fall off. And then make sure it's nice and centered here. And it's straight. And then just press that side down and your card is complete. Isn't that pretty? I love the window on here. There's so many options to do with this one. You can make them so many different ways with different designer series paper. Like I said, you can make this clear. There's so many options for you. So if you need any supplies for this, you can go to my blog at StampingWithAmore.com, and you can shop right there. All the supplies will be there. The measurements will be there in the inspiration sheet. And here's my November host code. It's also always on my blog if you're looking for it. It's StampingWithAmore.com. If you use it, I put you in a drawing at the end of the month. And that's it. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.